anyways. I need to have whatever surgery done. I need to have done to get that fixed. It's kind of a scary feeling when you can't breathe through your nose at all. Got to go on a field trip. Figure I'd take Jay along with me. It's for you, Jay. So lately, the past week or so, we've been hearing about spy balloons and shit coming from far land places in the east or from the west. And, my first question was really, well, how do they know it's from China? How do they know it's a spy balloon? You remember years ago there was a kid that stuck his little sister to heal him some kind of balloon and sent her off into the wild blue yonder. That was actually my first thing, if you remember. I made a post about it. And then I got to think, well, maybe they tracked it on radar, and I'm sure, they did, but why didn't they notice that that was the case? I think it's just more propaganda. The Chinese are spying on us when they can just literally look at Google Maps and see anything they wanted to see from that balloon. Probably better image quality, too, from Google Maps. I shared a video tonight. I put it in a community post. Go check it out. Tell me if you hear what I hear in that. I hear one thing, and Travis brought up something else. And he's like, I hear they're going to be killing old people before they can collect on Social Security. Yeah, I kind of heard that too, but I kind of ignored it because that's still, even if Social Security is gone, it's not going to fix the problems the dude was talking about. And basically what he was saying is that, we're already bankrupt as a country, but like we're going to be bankrupt for real, where they're not going to be able to take in enough money to even pay our interest payments on the money that these fuckers keep giving away to all these far away lands for whatever reason they keep doing that shit for. I know why, because it gets laundered, it gets funneled back into it through lobbyists and donations and $150,000 30-minute speech bookings and shit like that when they get out of office. So I say there's no repercussions. These people don't give a fuck if you vote them out of office. Go ahead, vote them out. They're still multimillionaires. I mean, look at the bar whore. Bitch went from sucking the new dick every other night, 3 nights a week, at her bar job, and now she's a congressional leader, widely known as the horsewoman, AOC. Job like that, where I get to sit around and funnel money to all my friends so it can be funneled right back to me. Not my money, your money. Your money gets funneled. I decide how to funnel your money. When I was in high school, my ex-wife, Heather, she had, this is kind of a weird thing, because I say she had an exchange student, and then her brother had an exchange student after that. I say it like that because it was almost like they owned it. It was the weirdest shit ever. That's how the family treated it. Not so much Laura. Laura was the female exchange student from Mexico. She's from Mexico City. Really cool chick. She just from fucking Mexican here, exchange student. But then Carlo was my ex-wife's little brother's exchange student. He's from Mexico. The other night I'm checking on my marketplace looking to see if somebody had responded to me, and I get a message from him. I actually got a friend request from him. I got a message from him. And he was talking today about how, they're pretty free down in Mexico. The only problems they really have down there are the drug cartel and shit like that. But you also have to remember he was here when he was 15, maybe, something like that. But I mean, they're doing a lot of the same shit down there that we do here. Anywhere you go in the world today, it's taxation and oppression for some reason. It boils down to people just being pussies. Is what it boils down to. I guess we're not even really so much pussies, but like life matters more than anything else. And some people, I still believe it that that's kind of down on the list of things that matter. Although it does still matter, but I don't think it's what's most important to some people. Not name no names. For other people, that's all it. That's all it. It's life, Yeah, we're at the we're at China Mart. I know it's about China as I go to China Mart. I gotta get the nose stuff while I can, guys. Soon. Hey, um, on a side note, I filled this up this morning, and that's all I've hit this. Actually, no, yeah, last night. I filled this up last night before I went to bed. For reference, normally I fill this up twice a day. Fill it up in the morning, fill it up about halfway through the day. So that's how close I am to quitting vaping. Fuck. I forgot I got this chainsaw in the back of my truck. Can't leave it out or someone steals that. I'd be mad. I'd probably cry a crocodile tear over some that shit. Get your seat. I'll tell you what I'm using to help me quit that. To help me quit vaping are these. I was turned on to these by Stephen Crumbly. Not sponsored, they just fucking work. It's just a little bitty thing. Just throw it in your mouth like you're dipping. Like you dipping. Damn, it's starting to get warm. Flowers already popping up and shit. Oh shit, damn, that motherfucker's ugly. Not you, Greg. Oh, you know Greg's here. Here, you're gonna see some funny shit. I seen this the other day and I laughed my dick off. you see that fat lame motherfucker? What kind of lame dude you gotta be to be fucking with inmates at the jail? Like you can't get no pussy outside the jail? You gotta go to jail to get pussy? Alright, where's my nostril stuff at? So I can breathe. Yeehaw. Some razors too. I'm not getting those. This is just a field trip for Jay. I always want to go on field trips and shit, so I figured I'd take him. Where's the nose shit at? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. This right here is the shit. If you can't breathe, you got to get the clear, cool kind. I should get a slip of one over the half. Because every time I run out, I get one for certain. I get 3 of them. In 3 different places. That way I don't have to take it from my truck into the house, from in the house to somewhere else. And I ran out in all 3 places right about the same time. So I guess it's just a night of endorsing shit that Nick uses. Let's go see what they got back here in the fun section. I was actually sitting here by my wife because she wasn't here 3 times this week already. Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her I told you. Forever and ever. See, I know a little country songs. Actually, I used to listen to country when I was in prison because I got burned out of all the same shit playing on the rock channel, 95.3 and 93.5. 93.7? 93.5. Whatever the hell it is in Columbus. 97.3? Fuck, I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm glad I forget that shit. I don't remember no more. So, I did get a hookup tonight. A 500-gallon LP tank with supposedly it's halfway full. For something, I'm going to buy Michelle a shotgun. So they make it look like they got a lot of ammo here because they only let you buy 3 boxes at a time. Fuckers. A little 22 Savage. I don't know what that thing is. Might know somebody might want one. I have to tell them about it. I like how they always hide it. They always hide what it is. Look, they got these little lever action, 2-foot lever action 20 now too. I remember when Walmart used to sell ARs. It wasn't that long ago. It was in 2013. Believe it or not, I distinctly remember that. I'm not going to tell you why I remember, but I do remember. Remember when a TV this size was like $1,200? How big is that? 65 inch. I was going to talk about something about the Chinese morning either. I don't remember. Don't matter. Sure, it had nothing to substance in it anyway. It's just going to be complaining about something. Every time Christy comes here now, so I don't remember if I did the live stream when I did this or not, but I called out the LP lady here one night, and I was like, "You really suck at your job." And she's like, "Well, I've been doing it for 15 years." I was like, "If you were good at it, how did I know what you were doing?" She got mad, but she's seen Christy with me. And now every time Christy's in here, she follows her around the store. It's funny shit, I think. I think it's hilarious. Because they know that if you know who they are, they can never catch you doing it. Like, if you wanted to rob the store blind, they can never actually catch you. I don't do that shit. I haven't done that shit. Fuck. Long before with the golf ball incident ever happened, I quit doing that shit. But they know that, so that's why they will keep an eye on you whenever they do see you. It's because they know that you know their secrets. Oh, fuck! Oh, hell no, man! Big ass ticket down there. We gotta go in the back way, guys. Oh, I guess I go this way. Hey, what's up? Is there anybody in dairy right now? Is there anybody working in dairy right now?
What do you need?
I see something out of the cooler. I see something out of the cooler.
Well, that's one thing you need to back your customer.
Yeah, I'm well aware of what I am, but if you motherfuckers are out there doing your job, I wouldn't be back here looking for you, would
What do
I?
you need?
A large thing of the vanilla and coffee mate. He's gonna come back out here and say you can't find me. I didn't even tell him what I said, but I knew because I was so mad. How come you're the only one in the store working?
Huh?
Why are you the only one in the store working?
No.
There you are. You're like legit the only person I've seen do anything since I've been here. I've been here 10 minutes.
Well, I know the night shift just came in, so I'm not sure.
This dumbass is in here trying to figure it out. See, you give them a blue vest, and they think they got power. That's it. Thanks. Yep, that's it. Thanks. See, that's so hard. Fucking idiots. You guys ever walk back like some shit like that. Do you ever walk back and get what you need out of the cooler or something when there's nobody out there working? I do, because by the time I go find somebody, track them down, and go back there for them to come out twice to ask me what I needed to begin with, I could have went and got it myself. I just would do this, say to Walmart, like, how long would it take that? You 10 minutes to find it? 5 minutes? He makes $12 an hour. I just saved him $2, $1. I was saving Walmart money. Speaking of which, we're about to have a problem because there's no registers open. So you know what that means. I was supposed to get my wife something else. What was it? Cigarettes. Yeah, man, no registers open. That's okay. I'll show you how to do this. Here's how we be doing this. What's up, man? Can I get you to give me some cigarettes, please?
What you need?
2 packs of Marvel Lights in a box. Actually, 1 pack. Just give me 1 pack of them, please. It doesn't matter when I ask you. They always look at me funny when I ask them to ring this shit up. I don't think they get it. I don't like making people work harder, but I'm not working for free. I guess I would have just been working for free though if I'd got my French vanilla, huh? Or her French vanilla shit. Oh well. But it's not the fucking diet kind. It's not. Can you ring all that stuff up for me? It's a thing, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you work harder. I'm actually trying to.
It really ain't
It's actually a protest for you, believe it or not.
right.
Because if I ring it up, then there's less of you to do all these jobs, right? You get it, right? He's shaking his head, yes, by the way. He gets it. There we go. Will you pay for it? Pay for it too? You pay for it too?
Yeah.
Sweet, your money?
No.
Oh fuck.
You know, that's wet, so I'm gonna put this.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your help, man.
Not a problem.
Like people look at me crazy when I ask them to bring it up for me. They're like, do it yourself. That's how they're looking at me. I just refuse to. I'm not getting paid. So if I come through and I really got to ring myself up, I pay myself too, which can cause us all problems. So it's easier to just ask somebody else to do it.
You know, being up here as a customer service too, so I have to do what they ask.
And that's bullshit. Oh, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're
I
saying.
have to do what you ask.
I get what you're
You
saying.
know,
Yeah.
you ask me to check you out, I check you out. I have no
Right.
problem with that.
Like I said, I do that for that purpose because there used to be a time when you come in here at 10 o'clock at night and there'd be like 5 or 6 registers open. Somebody working those registers. Now they take the machines take it over and they figure out how to make these motherfuckers fix themselves. They'll get rid of you too. Thanks, man. Still. Got cigarettes, got used to that. Yep, I got everything. Now when we go home and get abused by my wife. My wife. So I had to switch money from my savings account to my bank account. When I do that, I don't switch it back. I wind up spending it. So before I came here, I only shifted so much money from my savings account to my bank account. It wasn't that I didn't want to get my wife 2 packs of cigarettes, because you remember I said give me 2 packs, and I started doing the math in my head. I'm like, wait a second, I only transferred $50. I got $25 in Mucinex. So I was just like, and it was $44 for everything I just got, 2 little bitty bags. Therefore, you know what? He might have gave me 2 packs of cigarettes. Really? You know what? So I just didn't transfer the money to my savings account, and that's why. Because if I have it, I'll spend it, and even though I have access to it, it's not there. Therefore, I don't spend it. So I'll stop tomorrow, or the day after. Hopefully, she quits. She just start dipping these little things I got because they've helped me. I bet they could help her too. All right. Nope, you got fucked. 1 pack. That's all you get. You didn't do your chores today. You only get one pack of cigarettes. I know you're here, listening. You're lurking. You be lurking, baby. So, the guy from the firefighter from Illinois is back. Today, he called me last night. He was supposed to get a mini X. I only made methamphetamine in a bottle like that. Life would be gravy. Buy it on the counter. I'd be working some of it. No, I wouldn't. I would never do it. I'd be heroin and meth liquor for one. That might be something different. Sold over the counter. Yes, if they sold over the counter, I probably wouldn't go back. Fucking I'm 40, why not, right? You drink alcohol on Sundays? I sniff heroin 5 days a week. Who cares? There's really no difference. And the truth is that, and I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 fucking times. I shot heroin for 2 decades. 2 decades. I woke up one morning, some shit happened. I had surgery, and I woke up out of surgery and decided in that moment I was done. That's Christy. I'm done. And that was it. It was over. No more. Christy laughed at me because I had said it 10,000 times before. And I'm like, I'm not doing this tomorrow. She'd be like, yeah, whatever. And the next day I'd be off doing what I did. And this time I was serious. I was like, no, seriously, I'm done. She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, I'm done, whatever. The next day I wake up, she's like, so you going? I'm like, I told you I was done. And she's like, get the fuck out of here. So, but I've been trying to quit nicotine now. If you start from when I quit smoking cigarettes, how long ago did I quit smoking cigarettes? God, it's had to have been 3 or 4 years now, ain't it? I don't know how long it's been. I know it's been at least 3 years, at least. Probably longer. But think about that. I woke up and quit doing heroin, but I can't quit fucking nicotine. And heroin is the most addictive drug on the planet, says no, people who don't fucking know. No, I would argue that nicotine's a far worse drug. Far harder to quit. There's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, one of the reasons is that, I've always said that alcohol is one of the worst drugs on the planet too. And the reason being is that to get your drug of choice, if you're an alcoholic, all that you have to do is go get gas. And your drug's there. You don't have to call the dope boy from, because I lived, no closer. Well, at times I did, but for the most part, I lived, more than 30 minutes away from the dope boy. So I was always having to call him. Say, hey man, I'm on my way down. And movies with your kids or nothing, are you? This is like when we lived in Cincinnati. Other places didn't matter. And I have to go down there, and most of the time they're on dope boy time, so you got to sit around for 20 minutes, hour, waiting on them for them to show up. But if you're an alcoholic, you just got to go get gas, and you walk in, and it's there. And nicotine's kind of the same way. It's there, it's easy to get, so that's part of it. But at the same time, I can't quit. Like, people should really think about that. So why is that? Because they figure out a way to tax the fuck out of you and call it legal, and it's not so bad because it doesn't kill other people until they start bitching about secondhand smoke, or you spit on sidewalks, which is gross anyway. I don't even know why I started talking about that shit. Oh, because of my wife needs to quit smoking cigarettes or start doing more work, one of the two. Watch, I'll get lung cancer, and it's going to be because of her secondhand smoke. Guarantee it. No, God, I'm never going to get anything like that because God doesn't want that to happen to the world. Worst thing that can happen is I find out I got 6 months left. So supposedly there's a DNA test you can take now, and they can, as long as no other factors are involved, they can determine the time of your death within 30 days, allegedly. The the UFC's done it. There's been a couple other people that do this test. I don't know if anybody's ever, I don't know how they have proven it to be correct or not though. So if you can do that test and know within 30 days of the date of your death, would you do it? Would you take the test? Would you want to know? I would want to know. Because man, we get to motherfucking day 30, and it's countdown time. Game on. You know what I mean? At that point, like, what do you got left to, you know? I mean, you're going out anyway. If you noticed, I don't know if how many of you guys listened to Head Dick in Charge the other night, his bullshit speech, but be looking forward to them coming after your semi-automatic pistols next. He perfectly tied it together. Whoever wrote that speech did a beautiful job for the crazy people in the country. You know, in a few seconds, he went from semi-automatic pistol to a little halfway retarded Chinese guy. How in the fuck? And so if somebody's got a pistol pointed at you that's already killed 11 people, so they're not afraid to pull the trigger, how do you wrestle it away from them? That's what I want to know. The gun is pointed at you, according to the president. We know he wouldn't lie. He walks in the dance studio, points the gun at some little 26, 27, 25-year-old Asian guy, probably a third of his weight, 8 to 10 inches shorter, probably. And, I mean, was he a kung fu master or some shit? I mean, that's not real racist shit. I'm being serious. If you've already killed 11 people, why would he pull the trigger in the dance studio? I think we're being fed a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, then the leader in diapers went on to say that, some assault weapons need to be banned right after he was talking about these semi-automatic pistols. You know, I mean, there has to come a time where people quit using the boating accident shit. That shit, man, I can't. I'm so sick of the non-compliance. Like, I personally would never just stand up and say, non-compliance is the way. Yeah, it's the way as long as you ain't the first motherfucker to get your door kicked in, it's the way. You know what I mean? As long as you survive that, as long as you're number 6,000 in line, it might be the way. But what about the dudes that non-compliance didn't work for them? If it's time to not comply, it's probably time to be doing some other shit, because somebody's trying to force you to do some shit that you don't want to do. And it blows my mind that people that, like, what's the disconnect? Legit, what is the disconnect? If you've seen, you know, and it's only with certain things. Like, we've only okayed these thugs to do certain things. So is it okay? So is it okay that they stand on the side of the road and they violate your rights? Well, yeah, that's okay, because we can take care of it in court. When it's just as much of a crime as if they're fucking raping a female. But if they're raping a female, you would probably say something. But I would bet if a cop was fucking raping some chick in the alley in his little piggy uniform, that that would be enough to keep somebody from stopping him from doing it. I bet there's people that's that fucked up in the world. I'm kind of curious what happened to the professional douche. I noticed he hasn't put out any videos lately. I don't know if he got locked up or something, or if you don't know who the professional douche is. It's what's his name? Somebody's gonna know his name. Dude's a riot though. He's the one that goes like the Back the Blue rallies, dressed in a big fucking pig costume and shit. Runs up on stage and talks about how all pigs' lives matter. Funny shit. I can't believe she got mad. I just spent 30 minutes of my life out of my way when I'm dead tired, still gotta take a shower, and get up early. Oh fuck, I still gotta load a fucking tractor up tonight. I got yelled at for only getting one pack of cigarettes. I can't believe it. I'm gonna go home, guys, just so you know, when I get home, I'm gonna probably get abused by my wife. She's probably gonna black my eyes. So don't be surprised when I got black eyes. I wish I had it ever. What's Scarface do? How you been, Scarface? Where's he at? Scarface, I never smoked a cigarette in my life. Man, good for you. Yeah, I wish I'd never started smoking either, man, but I wanted to be the cool kid. I started smoking when I was 12. 12 years old is when I started. It was the Marlboro Reds were still $1.50 a pack. There was a little country store out where I lived at that would they'd sell us anything. I used to go up there and get beer from my dad. Be like, my dad wants a 6-pack of Bud Light in cans, 6-pack of Budweiser in the cans. And then I went back and got Bud Light because the Budweiser was so nasty. I was like, my dad needs a 6-pack of Bud Light in cans. They're like, you quit drinking Budweiser? I'm like, no, yeah, he quit drinking Budweiser. Said he was gaining too much weight. We used to throw parties out of my house on the lake, like my brother and sister did, and I'd invite a few friends there, but it was mainly my brother and sister's parties because they were older. And I remember the sheriff driving by, everybody be out there smashed drunk, a bunch of high school kids. You guys need a ride to get any beer or anything? Like, nope, we are good. We are good. Hey, good thing happened. My mom, my mother, I'm not going to go tell you. Good thing happened to my mom, though. I'm happy for her. Yeah, bright light. Bright light. I would show you where I live at and how to get to my house, but opposite, guys. Because you can't find a fucking IP address. I'm not turning left here at this road. This ain't really how you get to my house. I'm just playing. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Some guy, the firefighter's in from out of state, and he's like, he said he was getting a mix today, and he's just got a little half-ton SUV, and I'm like, well, he can't hold that. He asked me if I had a 2 5/16 ball because he didn't bring his. I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, I'm renting a Mini X tomorrow so you can dig that trench. I had to dig a 600-foot trench. So I get to thinking, I'm like, you can't haul that Mini X behind his truck with that trailer. You know what I mean? Well, he ain't got a brake box on his truck or nothing. So I'm like, you just want me to stop and get it on my way there? He's like, yeah, could you do that for me? I'm like, yeah, it ain't a problem. I'll stop and do it for you. So I get there and they start loading up the baby Mini X. If you know what I'm talking about, there's there's a Mini X, what everybody calls a Mini X, like a 70 horsepower Mini X, and then there's a baby Mini X, this little bitty bastard, looks like a Tonka toy or something. They start loading it up. I'm like, wait a second. So I call him like, hey man, you want this baby Mini X? He's like, yeah, that's what I want. Like, I'm thinking, well, the bigger Mini X is only $60 more a day, and I got to dig 600 feet of trench today. I'm not going to get this Mini X. I already knew it. Like, you know what this ain't. Oh, well, we got 24 hours. And I'm like, yeah, we have a machine for 24 hours because they closed tonight. We can only put 8 hours of runtime on this. And he just kind of looks at me. He's like, that's not what she said. I'm like, well, she just didn't tell you the whole truth then. And that's the way it was. So I got half of it done today. It took me 8 hours to dig 300 feet of trench 24 inches deep, because around here there's a lot of rock. So now the bitch of it is I'm thinking about calling him in the morning and telling him to let's just get the big one and I'll pay the extra money so I can bring it to my house Sunday and use it over here to move some shit around. If we get a walk the thumb on it, there's some stuff I need to move. Actually, I need to cut some trees down, and a Mini X with a thumb makes that shit way easier. Way easier. But anyway, so now he's stuck renting the baby Mini X for a weekend rental, which is 150% of the cost, and you get 12 hours of runtime, but he's not going to use the whole 12 hours of runtime because I only got 300 feet of trench left, and I'm finally into the soft shit. I'm not digging through a fucking gravel pit like I was for the first 300 feet. He hit his fucking house with it too, with a bucket. He wanted to get off of it because when when I first got there, I'm like, hey man, when I jumped off out of the truck and we started unhooking everything, I'm like, you gonna jump on it or you want me to? And he's like, I will. You know, every man wants to be the dude running the equipment, right? He's like, I will. I'm like, okay. So he jumps on it. I'm just kind of looking at him, and it takes him about 10 minutes, and he's got 3 foot of hole dug, 24 inches deep. And I'm just kind of standing there looking at him. And I'm thinking to myself, well, man, I could get this done way faster. He's like, and about the same time, he says, here, man, why don't you jump on here? You can probably do it way faster than I can. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. And I'll do whatever, don't matter. I was going to go here and lay some tile. We can do that tomorrow or Sunday or something. So he goes to jump off the Mini X, man, and he doesn't pull the handle back. The left handle on those pull back, and it puts an emergency brake on the shit so that it won't move. And he hits the fucking joystick on it, and the bucket is fully extended out. You know, the bucket's fully extended out, my head high. Luckily, my head wasn't in the way of it. Luckily, I'm smart enough to stay out of the way of machinery when it's running. But he smacked the bucket right to the side of his brand new fucking house with metal siding on it. And fucked it up. It ain't funny, but it is. He started laughing about it. I was like, well, since you're laughing, I'm gonna laugh too. Okay? He's like, yeah, okay. So, oh God, I don't feel like hooking this tractor up tonight, but I got to. Because I'm not gonna have time to do it in the morning. I can be late tomorrow though, because I can kind of get to work when I want to with this guy, as long as it's reasonable. So I don't want to wait till the morning to do it. Oh, now there's Travis in here. Steer oil ink in here. Yeah, no. Is Travis in here, Christy? Yeah, there he is. So I'm taking the Martha is going out of town for 6 to 8 weeks tomorrow night, and I'm taking your tractor over there to start pulling it apart. But I also, before I put that in for now, I'm going to park it under her RV cover where there's no RV, and I got to get all of my welding shit out of my Connex and over there, and I'll get the welding shit put where it needs to go. Then I got to rearrange some things in there, pull the dolly out, probably put the dolly where the tractor's going to be at, and then get the tractor in there so I can put the truck back in there too, but also take the tractor apart and put the clutch in. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks I'll have the tractor at least starting to be tore apart. That way we can order the shit for it. I've actually been trying to trade somebody. You didn't tell me to do this, but this is what I gathered that you would rather have. So I've been trying to trade somebody the finish motor for a bush hog. I messaged 3 people today about it actually. I guess I should have talked to you about it first. I'm just kind of one of those people that I'd rather not talk to you about shit I don't have to talk to you about, because I talk about a lot of shit that doesn't need to be said already, and I'm recognizing more than that, you know, all the time. And plus, I'm kind of a dickhead about it too. I don't mean to be. I really don't. If I'm ever an asshole to you guys, I don't mean to be a dickhead. Just like, you know, shit's going on. I got a headache. Fucking, you know, I can make all the excuses in the world. Just sometimes I'm just a dickhead for no reason. Like, look at the last time Travis was down here. He was down here for a week last time. Him and Matt both, and I was just a dick the whole time. And I didn't even realize it until they were getting ready to leave or some shit. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I've been a cocksucker. Oh man, I ain't even gonna say that word. I've been a dickhead all fucking week. So tomorrow, that's what I gotta do. Man, you know what else I gotta do? I still gotta put them boards on that trailer. I still ain't got around to doing that shit. I got 67 projects going on, man. I gotta get my kids out here. I'm gonna get my kids out here to finish the chicken coop. That's something they can do. I can get Silas on the boards on the trailer. He can tear all that shit off. Him and trading can for sure. I gotta start getting some of this shit done. I gotta get the trailer moved out of the way so I can get some gravel down so I can put up the little carport thing of yours so we can cover the tractor up and the trailer up so it's not getting rained on all the time. I got to get back there and start cutting trees down before the shit starts getting lively back there again, or at least get all the little shit out of the way to make it easier to get the big shit out of the way. I got to get rid of the chicken crack house and move them into the chicken crack mansion. I got to get all these center blocks moved. I got to make a room back there for a foundation because my goal is to at least have a foundation poured by the end of this year. I still got to tear out the floor and the whole back half of the trailer, which is about to happen in the next couple weeks. It has to happen in the next couple weeks. There's no more putting it off. I have to get it done the next couple weeks. What else I got to do? I got a lot of cleaning up to do around here. The chickens are still kicking up garbage. Been here a year. We're still picking up trash. Not our trash. Trash the chickens kick up. Because they will find every piece of trash that there is. We still got to get the rest of this wood pile moved. We've got a lot of it moved. You'll be able to see how much we got moved. You probably can't see it. Well, you can't see it over the tractor no more. That should tell you something. That's how much of it got moved. We probably got a third of it moved. We got to get all them blocks split up, which we're not going to burn those this year. We'll burn those next year. I need to get a spare tire for my truck and throw one of those tires on it, burn the other ones. What else I got to do? I still got to get these stumps out. I still got to put a roof on the camper, which I need to order that shit. I need to order that shit now. Tracy, is Tracy still here? Was she here earlier? Christy, text Tracy and tell her to text me so I don't forget to get her. I need to order the shit for the camper and get it paid for. I need to get that extra gate shit out of here. I got a list somewhere, but I keep losing. I make a list and I lose it. Look, I even got the tractor covered up so it can't get wet at all. I felt bad for it after being in a nice cozy barn for the last decade, and then I get it and it's outside. I actually had it covered up before, but it just wasn't covered up as good, so it's covered up now. That thing won't leak at all. What else do I need to do? Oh, I gotta order rock. I gotta order some gravel. Limestone's relatively cheap right now at $750 for 25 tons of it. So what I'm doing is I have a job I have to do, not this coming week, the week after, where I got to spread 25 tons of gravel, and I want to have I'm guessing I'll put about 3 or 4 hours on the skid steer that I'll be using, so I'll have an extra 4 or 5 hours with it. So I want to have them dump rock here at the same time. So the money I make off of that will pay for about half the rock here. I pay for the other half they dump it, then I get the skid steer for free to move it. And they'll be able to spread most of it here by themselves. I'll just have them back down there by the house and spread it up the hill right here, dump the rest of it over there, and I'll move it where I need it to go. So I like when plans come together. It isn't very often with me, but I like when it does happen. Anyhow, yeah, see, most of the pile's gone. Not most of it. There's about a third of it gone anyway. I get the boys every now and then. I just holler at the boys, "Hey boys, we gotta go move some rock, move some wood." I need to get the PT Cruiser running and get it sold, or get it gone, or get it hauled, or whatever's going to go on with it. I need the room, so it needs to go, because I'm about to have 2 more vehicles here that I have nowhere to put. So I got to make room. I can't have 37 vehicles laying around here. Trading this car is about to go to the 4 guy's house so he can figure out what the electrical gremlin is. And I think it just needs a body control module. I might just order a body control module for it. Probably what it is. I got to get the back tire fixed on this car because it keeps leaking air out. We keep having to put air in, so I need to move the car so don't get flat spots in the tires. I need to fix Christy's gas cap door because it needs a spring on it. God, I got so much shit to do. I need to pull off all the metal around the house, cut all the plywood off the bottom of the house, replace the plywood on the bottom of the house, wrap it in Tyvek, then eventually side it for it maybe. Might make Trading pay for that because I think Trading's just going to make this as a bachelor thing when we build a house in the back. All of that too. I got a 2-bedroom house I got to tear down and move. I don't know where I'm going to put it because I don't have nowhere to store it until we get our stuff done here. We're back here done. So I got a lot of shit to do, man. You guys are welcome to come. Jay, have you been here the whole time? Give it a sigh. You can use it to run errands. What, the PT Cruiser? He can. Silas was driving that when we lived in Hillsborough at the time, so he was probably 7 or 8 maybe when he started driving a manual. Trading has driven a manual before, but he probably has forgotten by now. But since they ride forward, so to transfer over, you know what I mean. But anyhow, I gotta go. God, my truck's a dirty wreck. I got to go. I gotta get this shit inside to my wife. She's probably freaking out for her dose of caffeine. Yeah, she likes to drink energy before she goes to bed. Makes sense to me. But have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Peace.